What's the most unusual thing you've ever eaten, Anthea?
I've eaten a human being.
Oh, my goodness. Right, all bets are off. You can't beat that. How come you were a cannibal?
Well, it was when I was a child, we lived in Africa, and we always went to the same butcher, and then suddenly, we were there a couple of years, the meat started getting so much better. And it was only when we moved back to England a couple of years later that we realised the butcher had been arrested. He was killing little black girls and selling the meat.
So you ate children?
We ate children. We didn't know at the time. It was, according to my mum, it was very delicious, but not very nice, is it?
So what did you think it was? You thought it was beef?
My mum said, yeah, she was just buying mint.
You ate little girls?
Little girls for about 2 years.
Wow. All right, thanks very much.
Hey.
Graham Mack in the morning.
Hello there.
Hello, good morning. Can I speak to Gary White, please?
Just hold on a second. Gary White speaking.
Hello, my name's Shirley. I'm calling from Elmshire and Electrical. It's regarding PAT testing, portable appliance testing.
Yes.
What we do as a business is we'd like to come along to your property and test anything which is portable with a plug attached.
Mm-hmm.
Each appliance is then issued with a sticker to say that the appliance has passed, and any plugs which are broken or damaged will be replaced at no extra cost.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we obviously issue you a certificate which covers you for a full year to say that you're now compliant with health and safety,
and
then we call you back the following year to offer you the service once again. Now, we just charge £99 plus VAT, and we'll test up to 25 appliances for that.
Yeah, because actually there's one of my appliances I've been worried about for a little while.
Okay.
I've got it here. It's a toaster. Would you be able to look at that?
Yeah.
Because, right, I mean, it's plugged in now, but I've just turned it on. It's making a really funny smell.
Right. Okay.
And it's...
Graham Mack in the morning.
If you're a bit squeamish, or you're easily offended, or perhaps even if you're having something to eat right now, you might want to turn your radio down for a couple of minutes, because on the phone I have a cannibal. There's an article in today's Northern Echo, page 19, about a caller to this show from Monday. Now, we opened up the phones because I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here had started, and as you know, on that show, they end up eating unusual things, bugs and crocodiles' bits and whatever. And we just thought, innocently enough, we'll say, what's the most unusual thing you've eaten? And we did get some weird calls, snails, frogs' legs, even monkeys' brains. But we had no idea we were going to get a call from Anthea in Gisborough, who... Well, Anthea's on the phone right now. Anthea, you've caused quite a stir with this.
I know. Well, I'm at work at the moment, and one of the patients just gave me the newspaper, and apparently, I've just seen Northern Echo, so...
Yeah, and the Northern Echo are keen to talk to you as well. Are you going to call them?
I've got a number here. I've just tried then, so I knew nothing about it, Graham, so I just...
Because they called me yesterday.
Right.
And they were kind of saying to me, is this, like, real? Is this... Yeah, Anthea called up.
Yeah.
She said she'd been in Africa. Whereabouts was it again?
It was Zambia.
Zambia. And you used to go to this butcher's. And in your words, and this was quite disturbing, you said all of a sudden the meat seemed to get a bit better.
I know. Well, that's from my mum's point of view, not mine. Obviously, I was just a child at the time, but she said it was just so much nicer, and then they discovered why.
It was because this guy was killing children.
He was keeping them in his freezer and chopping them up to little things.
And selling them as meat, as mince. Well, something I didn't ask you when you were on the air the other day. What does human taste like?
Well, like I said, I can't really tell you because I was only a child. All I can tell you is my mum said it was quite delicious. I think she said it was more like chicken than beef. But doesn't everything taste like chicken?
Goodness me. Hey, well, thanks for checking in again.
No problem.
Hey, well, thanks very much. And stay in touch. You could become an international superstar out of this. You realise that?
Oh, thanks. Lovely to talk to you, Graham.
And
Bye-bye.
you too. Thanks for sharing, Anthea.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, bye.
Graham Mack in the morning.
My old friend is calling a children's bookshop this morning.
Welcome, I'm Can I help?
Hello there. I was in your store yesterday.
Right.
And I saw you selling some products that I don't think are suitable for children.
Okay. And what was that?
You had a book there called Painting with Pooh.
Okay.
Well, that's just asking for trouble, isn't it?
No,
You're encouraging children to paint with poo.
Well, it's spelled painting with poo, which is
Exactly. Painting with poo. Well, for goodness sake, woman. What do you want kids to be painting with poo for?
Hang on a minute. I'm not listening to you. Ring me up and give me an earful down the phone.
Well,
I don't make the merchandise.
Hey, I'm not selling books that are encouraging kids to smear feces all over the wall.
It's not my problem.
What do you mean it's not your problem? It'll be your problem if there's blinking poo all over your wall.
Right, just let me take your name. Let me take some details off you.
Right, for goodness sake.
Who, sorry,
Winston Harbottle.
Winston
H-A-R-B-B-O-T-T-L-E.
Winston Harbottle.
Are you writing with poo?
No, I'm writing with a black biro pen.
All right.
Okay, so it's Winston Harbottle.
And I'd like to tell you that I don't think that encouraging children to paint with poo is a very good idea at all.
Painting with poo is not a good idea.
Not a good idea at all.
Right, okay. What else would you like me to do about that?
Well, I'd like you to take it off the shelves.
You want me to take it off the shelf, okay?
Yes.
Okay, anything else?
Yes. Cooking with poo.
Cooking with poo. Right, you don't like that one neither.
Well, do you?
So you don't like the painting with poo, you don't like the cooking with poo, anything else?
Well, what do you think? It's encouraging children to put poo in the oven.
Not really, because the way poo is spelt, it's spelt P-O-O-H. It's not spelt P-O-O.
With all due respect, the kind of children that buy this kind of stuff can't read or spell.
Well, if
They're
parents...
preschool, you know what I'm saying? So it makes no odds how you spell it to try and get around it through some blinking loophole of spelling it different. If you're encouraging kids to paint with poo and cook with poo, you're being very irresponsible.
Right, as a parent, if I was to buy that, I would explain to my children...
Bath time with poo, explain that to me.
Bath time with poo?
I can once remember being in the bath with my little brother, tin bath in front of the fire.
Okay.
And we had an incident, and he, you know, and I ended up, it was bath time with poo.
Okay.
Right? And I jumped out of the bath because I saw it first. First I didn't know what it was, thought a piece of coal or something had come out of the fan, then I realised.
Okay.
Bath time with poo.
Yeah.
Not very nice, either.
You don't like bath time with poo neither?
No, because it's encouraging children to drop a jobby in the bath.
Right, so what would you like me to take these off
Yes,
yourself?
please, immediately.
Well,
it's irresponsible of you, a store like yours, respected organisation, selling stuff like this, encouraging people to do this with poo, especially the young minds.
I'm actually assistant manager here.
You're assistant manager, are you?
I am, yes.
Well, I don't think you'll ever make full-blown manager if you have kids painting with poo and cooking with poo and bathing with poo. I'll be down there this afternoon to have a look.
Okay, so when are you coming down?
This afternoon.
What time will that be?
3 o'clock.
Well, I won't be here at 3 o'clock, so if you can make it round about 1:30, 2 o'clock.
Right, I'll be here at 1:30. I'll get the earlier bus.
All right, no problem.
Right, I'll come down to see whether you're talking with poo.
Okay, Winston. Right now, Winston.
Ta-da.
Thanks for ringing. Bye.
Graham Mack in the morning.
So we got some special guests in the studio. Let's hear it for them. Now, you may remember a campaign called Time to Talk, which featured Owen. Owen's got cerebral palsy. Let's his dad, Mark. Tell us about Owen.
Like, all his limbs just don't coordinate with each other. He can't walk. As you know, he can't speak or anything. Everything he wants, we have to do it all for him.
So he doesn't live in a user-friendly body?
No, he doesn't.
It's not user-friendly for this world?
No, it's not.
So, how old is he?
11.
11.
He's just gone 11.
The Time to Talk campaign was to raise money for a special bit of kit.
We were trying to figure out different ways to raise £17,500.
That's a chunk of change. Now, some of the events you organised along the way?
Yes, we did a Valentine's night, a karaoke night, but our main event was a coach pull at the Riverside Stadium.
Well, I was lucky enough to be part of that.
There, yes.
With Jeff Winter.
And Jeff, yes.
And people actually pulled a full 52-seater coach outside the Riverside Stadium.
Yeah.
I'm going to quickly bring Dawn here in from Make a Child Smile, the TFM charity, which helps local kids. Now, you heard about this. What is it we did in the end, then?
They were about £3,000 short, so Make a Child Smile has donated the £3,000 £1,000 so that the family can actually purchase this piece of equipment for Owen.
All right. Well, I think now's the time for the man himself to say a few words, which is something he wasn't able to do. Good morning, Owen.
Hi.
These are your first words, and you're saying them to thousands of people. What would you like to say to all the people involved in the Time to Talk campaign?
Thank you for my computer.
Owen, what would you like to say to your parents who set this all up, who worked really hard, who got the people together and made it all happen?
Mom and Dad, I love you.